Well, we are all in a marathon of a pandemic with surges of cases and regulations changing. It can be difficult to stay positive. Well, mental health experts say focus on what you can control, and that includes what food you put in your body. Alyssa Bauman is a certified holistic nutritionist and a great friend of the program. Melissa, hello there and a happy new year to you.
Hi, Gloria. Happy New Year to you.
You know, it's been a little while since we checked in with you. Just in general, how are you and your family doing? How have you been weathering the pandemic?
Oh, thanks for asking. Knock on wood, we're actually all doing well. Thank you. Yeah, we're riding out this longer than expected type of storm.
Longer than expected.
Yes.
What is your key, to staying positive, even staying motivated for health?
That's a great question, and it's something I think about every single day. Healthy is a daily intention. So when I wake up in the morning and I think, what am I going to do for myself today? How am I going to be able to show up for myself, show up for my family, and feel my absolute best? And for me personally, with experience, I have seen that fueling your body with whole foods, plants, more plants, the most amount of plants that we could possibly eat, and greens at every single meal really have proven to help me through and weather the storm for both myself, my family, all of my clients. So the more you eat well, the better you feel. And yes, of course, we have a lot of the outside noise coming in, but we can focus on what we put in our body. And when you focus on the good, more good comes back. So one of the biggest things that I tell my friends, my family, my clients is to get your greens in. And I swear by the green juice, Gloria. I know you and I have talked about this before, and maybe 5 years ago when I was on the show, and I have to say, nothing really new has changed in the world of eating your best. So getting your greens in, whether it's in my go-go juice, which is actually really a smoothie, in salads, in stir fries, making greens the basis of your meals. That has been a mainstay in my life, my household's life, my family's life.
I love it. Okay, I love the palette in front of you as well, that green palette. It just oozes good health for sure. So what goes into the juice?
So in this green juice it's actually a smoothie. So you have all of the fiber. You have, today it is spinach. Sometimes it's kale, but the majority of it is a good 2 handfuls of spinach or kale. Always a cucumber, always some kind of herb. I'm a big fan of cilantro. Some people don't love cilantro. You can put in some parsley, ginger and lemon, and the combo of ginger and lemon really help boost your immunity. And then I put in some celery because it's a super alkalining food, and fill it up with water. It could be any kind of water. It could be coconut water. And then a handful of fruit. Right now I have an abundance of apples from the Okanagan from the summer. And I just cut those up and throw them in there, and then I blend it. And this can stay good in your fridge for about 2 to 3 days. The difference between this is that this is a smoothie, and as I said, you have all the fiber in here. And what I love about fiber is that it keeps your gut healthy. So our gut microbiomes feed on fiber. And when our gut is healthy, we're healthy because it really affects your mood.
You know, when you were last in studio, you showed us a kale salad where you massage the kale leaves with the olive oil or with some type of oil, and then you put nutritional yeast on it with a little bit of lemon juice as well. That's become a staple in our household. I love it. So thank you so much for that. Any other quick tricks or recipes to share?
I'm so happy you're using that. Yes, actually, going into the new year and whatnot, like bolognese. Right? So traditionally a bolognese is made with some kind of meat, turkey or ground beef. Another thing that really helps boost the mood around here is, swapping out some of the meats and using a plant-based protein like lentils. Super easy to cook with. And you can swap this out for, if you want to go no veg, use all lentils, or if you want to just start a little bit at a time going more plant-based, use half lentils and half meat. You could also substitute some meat for mushrooms. Mushrooms have a great meaty consistency as well. Or you can even use, believe it or not, nuts. Walnuts. If you put them in this Vitamix, they break down and they have a very meaty texture. And then you can add all the veg that you love for your classic bolognese. And there you have like a meat, plant-based bolognese. So it's all about playing around and really finding what works for you and swapping out the things that may, not work for you, or you want to bring more plant-based foods into your life. It's not an all or nothing approach. It's just playing around in the kitchen and swapping in more plants, because the more plants you eat, the better you're going to feel.
Well, I know that you walk the walk, but you've been a nutritionist and you've been a wellness coach for an awfully long time now. So when you
Yes.
when you talk to new clients, what's the key to getting these new habits and this new focus on nurturing your body, to making these habits stick?
Again, it's right back to how we started this conversation. When you wake up, make health a priority. It doesn't have to be this all or nothing thing. I'm never going to have chocolate again. I'm never going to have a steak again. But start with the very next bite and think about it. Like, think about what you're going to eat in your day. I know for breakfast, I'm going to have some oatmeal with some berries and some nuts. I know I'm going to get my greens in because I'm already thinking about it. I am set up for success because I have a refrigerator that's packed full of fruits and veg, and a lot of these things, are pantry staples. So if you have it, you will eat it. Like, this is a chia and hemp seed. These are really big containers. I just leave them in my fridge, and everybody in my house, I have a busy household, they just pull it and they put it in themselves. So when you set yourself up and you know that your focus is healthy, it makes it that much easier. And sometimes, Gloria, it doesn't come that easy even to me. It has to be a daily intention. So my advice to anyone starting out is just bring in more green, because the more you eat the greens, the better you're going to feel, and the better you feel, the more you're going to want to feel good. It's a cycle.
Well, thank you so much for getting the new year off on the right green foot for us, Alyssa. All the best to you.
Thank you, Gloria. Happy New Year, and drink up your greens.